evening, everyone. The 38th annual Hancock Canal Run set a record by having approximately 800 people participating in various events. A new race helped add to that total. This is the start of the 10-mile race at McClayton State Park north of Hancock, and other events included a 10-mile walk, a 5-mile run, and a 5-mile walk. But the new event was a half marathon which started a couple miles to the north of the park. Marquette's Tracy Loken already passed the state park about 15 minutes before their 10-mile run even started. The half marathon began at 7:30. 10-mile run began at 8 o'clock. The biggest question wasn't whether Loken would win this race, but if Mike Ludlick could actually get there in time, and he did, and he got to see Loken cross the line in 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 45 seconds. He won by 11.5 minutes.
They had a good turnout for the half. I think they had a little over 100 people out there, maybe a little bit more than that. Everybody was alive and well, and raring to go and things like that. So the most important thing is everybody's out having a good time and supporting the local community.
I just came out. It's a beautiful morning. Just get out and run. I knew I was going to be somewhere around 1:30, depending on the day. Whether it's a good day or a bad day. Today was a good day, so I had a good run.
Eldridge won in 1 hour 32 minutes and change. Jeffers grad and Michigan Tech student Jonathan Kelpala was the men's 10-mile winner, while Amy Janicek was the women's 10-mile race winner. The 46th annual UP Championship Rodeo began its 2-day run in Iron River, and we're going to start with the last event, which is the most exciting, bull riding. Michael Doolittle of Iowa didn't get to do much. That's because he got some air, and the result wasn't too enjoyable. He got kicked off, stepped on, head-butted, and definitely was hurting as he tried to make an exit. The bull wasn't done as he tried to take more frustration out on everybody else. But Richmond, Illinois' Wade Steffen had a great performance in steer wrestling, and that was off the horse. Made a quick turn and twist and won in about 5.9 seconds. Very impressive. And the Three Hills Rodeo Incorporated of Iowa has some tough animals, but the final show is going to be Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock Central Time. In this game down to the final innings. Top of the 5th, Taylor Northwest up 5-2, and that's off a wild pitch. Tyler Beauchamp will slide home safely. That'll cut Taylor's lead to 5-2-3. Then off another wild pitch, here comes Foster Wonders, and we're all tied up at 5. Iron Mountain North scored 3 runs in the 5th inning off of 0 hits. But after an Austin Hall 2-run homer in the bottom of the 5th to put Taylor Northwest up 7-5, it looked like this game was in hand until CJ Bolo will blast this 2-run home run himself to tie the game at 7. That's where the score would hold until the 8th inning, when Iron Mountain North would win this one 9-7 in 8 innings. In another early game, it's Portage Lake facing off against Midland Northeast, and that's the bottom of the 2nd. 1-0 Portage Lake off an error by the pitcher. Jackson Rocky will take advantage and score, making it 2-0 Portage Lake. Same inning, Kevin Bostwick will get this lovely base hit, and he will score Ashton Janke, and it's 3-0 Portage Lake. Donnelly thought about heading home, but he'll just play it safe and sit on third base. Top of the 3rd, Portage Lake playing some good D as Bostwick makes a nice throw to ground out the batter at first, and they go on to win this game 3-2 over Midland Northeast. In another late game, Sault Ste. Marie taking on West Portage. Michael Verduzco had a good day as he bangs this one right outside the center field fence, and that's gone for a 2-run home run, scoring Tyler Helgeson as well. That puts West Portage up 2-0 early. Bottom of the 2nd, his teammate Sean Andrus can do it as well. He gets this home run himself and smacks it and right near where Verduzco's home run was, and that puts West Portage up 3-0. Top of the 5th, Sault Ste. Marie trying to mount a comeback, and off this wild pitch, Matt Mariuzza will score, and now it's 7-1 West Portage as they go on to win this one 11-3, just a little bit too much offense. In softball, the senior state tournament was underway in Escanaba. Escanaba faces off against Edwardsburg. They fell behind early 2-0, but Callie Heller makes a base hit, and she'll drive home 2 runs as Escanaba leads it 6-2. Edwardsburg tries to mount a rally in the 4th, but Heller will make a great defensive play at short and get the out at second base. They would get another out here on this play, and the downstate team scored just once. Next, Jamie Frappier puts down the butt, but she will be out at first, but the run will score at 7-3 Eskimos, and they go on to win this state tournament game 13-3. The girls from the Copper Country face Kalamazoo Parchment in a high-flying game, and it's a 6th-inning one. And here comes Aaron Gass. This one goes to right field to drive home Selena Stromer and Kylie Audit. Keweenaw has an 8-5 lead. Next, Gass slides into third base, and when the throw gets away, she gets up and scores to make it 9-5. Then Keweenaw, their lead will grow as Julia Hendrickson hits the single to right center, and that'll score in 2 runs, and Keweenaw leads at 11-5, but Kalamazoo Parchment would score 7 runs in the bottom of the 7th inning to stun the girls from the Copper Country 14-13. On to some scores. It's the softball state tournament in Escanaba as Escanaba defeats Taylor 11-1 and Taylor defeated Keweenaw 9-3. In another game, it's Edwardsburg defeating Kalamazoo Parchment 20-1. In 13-14 junior boys sectionals in Norway, Norway defeated Petoskey 10-0 in 5 innings, and their sectional championship will be tomorrow at noon in Norway. In 15-16 senior boys sectionals, Kingsford won both games versus Panoke Range 8-6 and 11-6 in 8 innings. They'll be headed to the state tournament in Harper Woods. In Legion Baseball, Escanaba beats Kingsford 10-3. And in some Major League Baseball action, Kansas City defeats Detroit 6-5, and Milwaukee will blank Miami 6-0. For more sports scores and highlights, be sure to check out our website at uppermichigansource.com.
All right, thank you very much, Lily. We'll be right back with your final story.